So, drafting tools drawer. Got a little eraser here, powered off a C battery. Little old school, chromed, made in Japan. Pretty nice. Don't make them like they used to, that's for sure. If I can get it back together. Super coarse threads here. Pretty good. It uses the standard drafting eraser, so real easy to replace. Decent amount of power from a C battery, plenty to erase any little stuff with. And it's much more convenient than like these big ass AC powered ones. And even then, more convenient than these larger battery operated stapler style drafting erasers. But this is the best battery one I've found. The newer ones use a little tiny motor that's really cheap, and they stall out almost immediately. This one's got a decent amount of torque with pressure on it. Probably because of the big C cell. So, first thing is a graphing calculator. TI-89 is probably the best calculator because it's got calculus and it will simplify for you. It will give you fractions without converting to decimal. Very, very powerful tool. And even though this is like early 90s, it still works good as ever. A Crayola protractor with common circle sizes. And I like this one because it's very small, compact. Much better than like, I keep some template tools under my mats here like this, and these ones are just, I mean, they're good, but they're huge, and they break easily. This one's got a little more heft to it. Got a adjustable square, Alvin. This is a very nice tool for drawing angles. So, some rulers here. Machinist scale. This is just your generic 10th inches and centimeters, millimeters actually. So this is I use for metric. And then this one has 10th inches on one side and it's reversed on that side. This one's very useful. I use this one the most. This is a general. Then on the back it's got 64ths. So pretty accurate machinist scale. Got an architect's ruler. Don't actually use this too often because I don't usually need to divide stuff down, but I do like the shape. It's very nice to draw against just because of the raised edge. Got a medium grade drafting ruler here. It's got centimeters on the one side, and these are kind of cheaply made, but they work okay. You get more precision up here to 10 centimeters, and on the inches scale you get 30 seconds up to 3 inches, and then you get 64ths for 1 inch, then it goes back to 16ths. I mean, whatever, I'm sure it costs too much to create this the whole way down, but that's fine, I guess. It's a nice ruler. It used to be cork backed, but the cork degraded and I just removed it. Angle transfer tool. This thing is really nice. I think it's rosewood with the brass. I like the style of these older tools and the feel. So got some erasers here. This is a kneadable eraser. Keep it in some bottle caps so it doesn't get dirty. Plastic eraser, rubber eraser. Eraser template. So you can just block off, mask what you want, and then hit it with the electric erasers. Works great. Or even with these little mini. I don't know. This is a sewing maybe. It's just a small tape measure. Just convenient. Bunch of pens and pencils, some cheap mechanical pencils with the 0.5mm lead. Mostly only use these for marking rulers. Old Vemco eraser, Eagle pencil that Well, there's lead in there, but it's a little bit stuck. Eagle pencil. Kohinoor. Kohinoor is really nice, lightweight, well balanced. Feels good in the hand. It's my favorite one. The chuck is huge, but it's very, very smooth. You don't have to fight it like you do with the older brass ones. This one's nice too. This is a DJ Fugal lead lock. And when I first got this, the grip was gone, but I fixed that with some hot glue and some heat shrink tubing. This one's very nice also. Just a generic pen. It's a pencil here that I usually just cut with a knife to get flat angles. Gotta have Sharpies. Sharpies are the best. Some more scales here. This is a general. This is a pretty nice multi-tool, but the end here does get in the way. And I think it's they try to hit every base with this. Here you got millimeters. You've got pretty fine inches scale and fractions. There's a protractor on this side, and then there's a circle finder on this side. It's a circle finder, center of the circle, and then you got a screw gauge for finding screw size. It does the business. It's when it's required. It's a small tool, doesn't take up a lot of room. Larger general protractor. Pretty good because I can sit this up against something flat like another tool, and I like this one. And I got stainless steel Pakistan scissors. This is some SPSO shears. These are great, made in Germany. Some WIS. This is what, made in USA. Inking shears. These things go through anything. Cloth, envelopes, huge cardboard. These are the best. Let's see. So laser pointer, cat toy. All right. Two compasses. This is a very nice Alvin speed bow. So you got the fine adjustment in the middle there. You also have the speed adjustment. Very handy. This is nylon plastic, so you got to be careful not to wrench it. But it does have a detachable leg, and you can also adjust the leg. So you can attach this to other stuff. If they've got like a bar that makes it longer and such like that. Don't ever use the bar. If I need to draw circles that big, I'll just take out a larger tool. And this, I have no idea what this attachment is for. I don't even think they make it on the newer ones. I think this threads onto something. And then this goes in the leg hole here. So I think this threads into some kind of bar that lets you affix it to something. Very odd. This is definitely past its day, and you can tell it's old when they give you the replacement knobs and everything in a little container. Replacement parts for all the little pins. And made in Germany. Made in W Germany. So definitely old school. Lifetime guarantee. You don't see that anymore. And here we go. This is a Tacro. I got this from a bulk purchase. These are awesome. Very fine tool for making small circles. Just adjust it to what you want it at. It's so precise. This little threaded middle with the self-centering style or vice style. And you hold it down and you spin the leather knob. Pretty cool design, and it works pretty good on paper. Almost never need to draw circles that small though. And it says Tacro Inc. Germany. And it's pretty old too. It's got the logitech pen here. Put this away properly. Technical pen for drawing with liquid ink, or you just dip the jaws in there and it holds it between the two jaws. Some precision tools in here. So I've got a nonlinear distance measurer here. So this is an Alvin tool, and it's got a little zero here, so I can zero it out. So it's got inches and feet on here, and on this other side it's got more fine measurements. So this is all mechanical. You just has a little wheel. You just go along the path that you need to measure, and then it tells you what it is on the dial here. So it's this good for measuring stuff that's curved. You get the nice leather pouch from these old tools. It says made in Germany. Probably not made in there anymore, but oh well. This is a Dietzen, I don't know how to say it, divider. They're nice quality tools, all metal construction. Very heavy though. Good for the weight if you want to move stuff around. This is a very, very cool tool. This is a aluminum proportional space divider, and it is made by Geotech. So it's got different markings. It does math for you, so you can do like volume and area, but there's planes, solids, lines, and lines just linear, so you can I think it's linear. You can set this, and then there's circles. I have no idea how to use circles or the volumes. I don't do the calculations by hand. But what you can do is you can set this to like 4x, and then anything that's back here is 4 times bigger here, so you can easily transfer sizes by marking one spot if you want to enlarge or shrink something, or if you want to measure something in the distance like an artist style. Put it between the two crosshairs, you can get the closer value there. So if you want to just check proportions, this is a very nice tool. Though for artists, I don't know, these are pretty damn sharp, so these are going to hurt you. Close this up here. And then this is an Alvin, yeah. 10-point proportional space divider. Very, very cool tool. Made in Japan. Very, very precise. And you can easily measure how even something is. And it goes down pretty close here, down to a few millimeters. It works good for drawing too if you want to get parallel lines or do a 3D grid. If you're going to do it by hand and not use a computer program like Illustrator. Pretty nice tool. These away in here. And then the last tool in here, pencil sharpener and a beam compass here. The pencil sharpener works pretty easily. You gotta, if you can get the leads out here, this collet probably needs to be adjusted. Yeah, I need to adjust that one. Do it on one of these. So you just, there's fine and then there's rough. So if I want to do fine, I drop the lead into the chamber there, push down, and I sharpen it until it stops rubbing against the lead. And it's pretty sharp. I put in this little cloth or whatever this is, cleaner. Cleans off the shards, and got a new tip. And then this is just a beam compass with little Dremel points. And it's squared on one side, so it locks in there when I tighten it. And I keep the pins retracted in, but I can unscrew them and lock them in if I need to. I just don't like to stab myself.